Hello and welcome back to our Scratch programming course. So, in this video, we'll start with the events block and see the blocks of the events block. So, in the previous video, we had finished with the data block and saw that what all is in Scratch. So, in this video, we'll start with the events block. So, let's start this video. So, the first block is when flag clicked. So as you all know, what is the use of this block, because I had told you all before that the use of this block is that whenever we click the flag button, the script should run, that whatever we'll put below this. So the next block is when space key pressed. So basically this block is used to run a script whenever a key on the keyboard is pressed. So suppose I choose when down arrow key pressed and I put move 10 steps. So it means that whenever I will press the down arrow key on my keyboard, the sprite will move 10 steps. I will show you. So can you all see, when I am pressing the down arrow key, the sprite is moving 10 steps. So the next block is when this sprite clicked. So this block is basically used to run a script whenever the sprite is clicked using our mouse pointer. So suppose I choose hide. So now can you all see, when I clicked this sprite, it was hidden. So now the next block is when backdrop switches to backdrop 1. So this block is basically used to run a script whenever a backdrop is switched to a specific backdrop. So currently I have only one backdrop. So what I'll do, first I'll take one more backdrop. Suppose this bedroom 2 and click OK. So can you all see the backdrop is changed? And now what I'll do, I'll make a script. So what I'll make a script, when flag clicked, switch backdrop to backdrop 1, and when backdrop switches to backdrop 1, change color effect by 25. So this means that whenever I'll click the flag button, what it will do, it will switch the backdrop to backdrop 1, and when the backdrop will switch to backdrop 1, that means that when the backdrop will be backdrop 1, the sprite will change its color effect by 25. I'll show you. Can you all see? When I click the flag button, the backdrop switched to backdrop 1, that was this white background, and the sprite changed its color effect by 25. So the next block is when loudness is greater than 10. So this block means that whenever the loudness means the volume will be greater than 10, a script will run. So if I take y'all this sound block and show all this volume variable, so can you all see, currently the volume is 100. So that means it is greater than 10 because it is 100. So that means any block I'll put under this, the script will run. Suppose I put this hide block. So did you all see? The sprite was hidden. Why? Because our loudness was greater by 10. So the next block is when loudness is greater than 10, but also there are many options in this, which are this timer and video motion. So first we will see that what is timer. So when timer is greater than 10. So timer is basically the time. That means that whenever we open the Scratch window, in the background process, the timer keeps running. So it is set to seconds. So this block means that whenever the timer is set to seconds, that whenever the seconds are greater than 10, a script will run. So if I choose hide, So did you all see the sprite was hidden. Why? Because the seconds were greater than 10. So the next option in this block is video motion. Video motion means that, can you all see my video? It means that whenever the video motion is greater than 10, a script will run. So suppose I again choose hide. Did you all see? The sprite was hidden because currently my video motion is greater than 10. That means in video what is the motion I am doing. So can you all see? Now let's see the next block. So we cannot show the sprite. Why? Because currently I am moving. So in the video my motion is there. So if one thing I'll do, I'll go to the sensing block menu and choose turn video off. We will discuss about this sensing block menu later, but then also I told you all that to turn off the video you can choose this block. So now first what I'll do, I'll show the sprite, and let's see the second block, means the next block. The next block is when I receive message 1, and this block basically is used to receive the message sent by this block. This block is broadcast message 1. So this block is basically used to broadcast a message to all the sprites in the Scratch window, and this block when I receive message 1 is used to receive the message sent by this block and perform a action. So let's make a script to make you all understand it better. So I will choose one more sprite. Let's choose this dog sprite and click OK. So I have this sprite, and now what I'll do, I'll make a script. So when flag clicked, broadcast message 1, or we can choose our own message. Suppose I will name it, suppose dog is the message name, and in this I will make another script that when I receive dog, so what it happened, that whenever I will click the flag button, it will broadcast a message named dog, and in this sprite I will make a script that when I will receive the message named dog, I want to move 10 steps. So now if I will click this flag button, the dog sprite will move 10 steps. I'll show you all. Can you all see? It is moving 10 steps. So now let's see the next block. The next block in the events block menu is broadcast message 1 and wait. So this block is basically used to broadcast the message to all the sprites and wait until they perform the action. That means when I'll run this block, it will broadcast a message, and after they will complete the action using this when I receive block, then the next block will run. So I'll show you in this cat sprite, when flag clicked, broadcast message 1 and wait, and I will choose move 10 steps, and in this when I receive message 1, then hide. So when I'll run the script, let's run the script. Did you all see that first the dog was hidden, then the cat moved 10 steps. Why? Because of this block, broadcast message 1 and wait. This means broadcast message 1 and wait. That means that first the dog will hide, then the next script, whatever we have written, means we have made, will run. Until that, the next block, means the next script, which is move 10 steps, will not run. So first the dog was hidden, and then the sprite will move 10 steps. So with this we complete with the events block. So in the next video we will start with the control block menu and and see the block of the control block. So also after completing the control block, I will try to start with y'all a project. So please like this video and also comment on your views about this video and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that whenever I upload any video, you all can get the notification. So thank you.